is. It's sad that she gonna always have that last memory of him. Like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. Welcome to
Yep.
episode 190, The Heart of a Family. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. We talking about the news, Hulk Hogan, Theo. I heard Ozzy Osbourne passed too.
Yeah, he passed
Yep.
away. Like
And
so
y'all know what I heard? He said it was him. It was his voice. Now I don't know if it's AI, but he was saying that he wanted he knew his time was close, and he didn't want to go silently. He wanted to do it himself and say goodbye himself. That's why he did that final
actually,
concert with them. Hmm. Let me see if I can find a little statement he said.
well,
But yep, he sure did.
he is older too, and then also I think he had health issues for a while because I know,
He had Parkinson's.
yeah, when they had that show, which was a very long time ago. Like I was in high school when they had the Osbournes. They was one of like the first family reality,
Hmm.
MTV.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
he wasn't in good health then. That's when like I mean, he really lived a long time, especially with all the drugs and stuff that he had done when he was younger.
Hmm.
He didn't shy away from talking about any of that.
Yeah. Yeah. I said that's sad. But he lived with it a long time.
Yeah, he did. He really
He
did.
was diagnosed with it in February 2019.
Oh, it seemed like he had it before then because he still had the little nerve. Like he
But
had the
he had the shakes or
yeah,
whatever. But
he had the
he
shake.
probably was living with it before he was actually diagnosed with it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but yeah, all his.
Yeah, so that's sad.
I saw a video earlier. It was like a TikTok. This girl was like, "I feel like one more is coming because Malcolm wasn't supposed to. He's not in that three. That was an
Mm-mm.
accident. He wasn't in that." I was like, "Oh Lord, people are funny.
Mm.
A freak accident. He wasn't supposed to be, included with that." But Hulk Hogan was 71 too, so I mean, it's not like they were super super young.
Mm-hmm.
Theo was the youngest. 50 is young still.
Yeah.
When you get in your 70s, you done seen it all, done it all. Kids got
Yeah.
kids. Your grandpa.
And he smoked enough drugs.
Mhm. Smoked enough, especially the Ozzy. Ozzy was a rock star.
Mm.
I don't know if Hulk Hogan, he probably dabbled. Everybody that's famous
He
be
probably did a lot of steroids and stuff. I mean, but over years that affect people bodies too.
dabbling. Yeah.
Shooting up with them steroids, trying to be muscular and all of
Mhm.
that.
Mhm.
So,
He had a good career though.
hmm,
They all did, honestly. They all had good careers. Like they all had good careers. There wasn't no one hit
yeah.
careers or nothing like that. They even when they got older, they kept, they stayed in the game. But
Hmm.
that's good. At least they didn't die poor and homeless on the streets nowhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's sad. It's sad. If I go to Google News tomorrow and see somebody else passed away, I'm just gonna log off
Hmm.
because this is crazy.
Too much.
They passed away the same week. That's what's crazy. All
Yeah,
three of them.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Crazy.
Did y'all watch a video yesterday?
Huh?
Did y'all watch a video yesterday?
Yeah, we watched a crazy video.
Was another one of them cheating videos?
No, well, no, it was a lot of the videos about um what was it? What they call it? vogging, killing people, unaliving.
What?
Mm-hmm. We
Yeah,
saw
and
these two
then he,
boys that were setting out to recreate scenes. Was it Scream?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
People losing their damn minds. They think it's
And
life is a video
these
game.
were teenagers.
Right. These kids are losing their minds.
Yeah.
They think life is Fortnite.
That's it.
hmm
Now they don't come back. It's not a game. It's not funny. It's
right,
not
take
enjoyment
them,
and hurting people. That's crazy.
take the
Yeah.
games away. Y'all don't need
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's social media that's corrupting everybody's kids and video games.
it.
When I grew up, we was shooting ducks. We wasn't out there killing people. You know what I'm saying? Like we were shooting
Mm-hmm.
ducks on Mario. The duck passed by shooting. We had the little gun and everything. But yeah, that's totally different. It's not exposed to all this violence.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is this nightlight? What they doing?
What way? You don't give a about me.
Yes, I do.
I want to just hurt you and be safe. God does you deserve it.
For 5 hours, this abuse continued by the man you just saw, Keith Johansen, on his wife, Brandy, until finally he decides to do this.
Jack Stevens it. You know what? I'm gonna leave it here to haunt you. Maybe one day you will.
Unfortunately, later that morning, Keith's wish would come true. Brandy was found dead with a gun next to her body.
What?
Oh, God.
Shut up, just got it. You serious? I knew that something was wrong, that she had accidentally got shot, but I didn't know where.
Who do you think accidentally shot her?
Not me. Herself.
People just be lying.
He know damn well when he said she accidentally got shot. Why wouldn't you think that it was self harming? Besides thinking somebody accidentally did it, that's giving him away right there.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
She had her little scream, and then I heard 2 gunshots. I felt sad.
That's the baby.
At approximately 10:40 a.m. on April
Our
7,
little child?
2018, deputies from the Flagler Sheriff's Office received a call from Keith Johansen, the husband of 25-year-old Brandy Chalenza.
Flagler County 911, where's your emergency?
I was in the shower, and I heard some gunshots.
Okay.
I think that my wife accidentally shot herself.
Okay, are you applying pressure to that wound?
I can't see it. Listen, I got wood floors and I'm sliding. I don't want to risk hurting her or possibly one of the guns going off too.
By the time officers arrived at the scene, it was far too late for emergency personnel to do anything. Brandy was found shot dead in her bedroom with 2 9mm casings next to her. Out of the 2 bullets that struck her, one was a rubber bullet that struck the center of her chest, while the second bullet was real and went straight through her right breast. While the body was sent for an autopsy, officers need to find out what happened, and the only witness they have is Keith, who breaks down into tears after hearing that he will never be able to see Brandy again.
She's gone? Oh, God.
Shut up, just got it. You serious? Sure. I don't want nobody to ever have a gun. Only again.
At this point, we don't want to freak out any more than what's going on. Okay?
What do I do?
I don't know at this point. All right.
That's fake crime.
Right. Not a tear falling.
Just trying to turning red to make yourself cry.
First off, she accidentally, shot herself. Can we say shot?
Yeah. I think,
or
yeah.
pow, I don't know, whatever. If she accidentally inflicted harm on herself, why would she do it twice? That's a dead giveaway. Even though it's a rubber, a rubber, the first one, but she wouldn't have known that. Like who does that?
She wouldn't have tried that again.
Right. Especially the first was a rubber, like, oh damn, that hurt. Yeah, this is I don't want to do this. That's just not he not crying. He did it.
I'm trying to look at him. Just he's straining to cry.
You know what I'm saying? First off, somebody accidentally powed her, but then she did it herself. No, that ain't what you first said.
There's no God.
However, officers need to identify whether these tears are just an act or genuine by questioning Keith further, and this is where he begins to muddy the waters.
You guys were talking?
Yeah, man, we got up. I took a shower. Just made her coffee.
Okay.
When I went to take a shower, I heard boom, boom, boom. I got out, and she was laying on the floor with guns right next to her. And I was like, no. Okay. So I called you guys immediately.
How long were you in the shower? What'd you say?
Maybe
First of all, didn't he say she was in the shower?
Keith is insistent that he was in the shower when this happened, but
she was in the shower? He lying.
He looked dirty.
The lies.
What y'all think?
He lying. You can look at him and tell.
You know somebody's not like if you lose your wife,
distraught,
right? I would not. It doesn't go in and out. You don't just I'm crying right now with no tears, and then I'm sitting here looking you dead in the face, having a conversation with you, telling you.
And ain't he smoking a cigarette? Is he smoking a cigarette?
He's smoking something, probably meth.
Yeah, he lied. They got into it, and he did that.
Quick question: that video that was playing at the beginning, did he know that was recording him? I'm wondering.
Right.
You would think he know if it's in the house.
But it seemed like it was
probably
maybe like a different area. You know, like a obstructed, like he could have been sitting on a dresser somewhere that's something different, and he don't know that's pointing to them.
Not unless he been doing stuff to her and she been set up a camera.
Yeah. Some people do that when they're involved in situations like that.
Set up a camera.
Officers are skeptical.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
How many shots did you hear?
2. You
heard 2?
And I thought it was a balloon at first. Then I heard this secondary shot. And I ran out there and seen her laying there going, so I called you guys immediately.
Although probable, an accidental discharge resulting in 2 gunshot wounds was highly unlikely, especially on the chest in such close proximity to each other. If Brandy's death wasn't an unfortunate accident, then Keith is definitely a suspect, and how he acts next only credits this suspicion.
I'll take all of the guns. You guys better get rid of them. Let me go get you. Better get rid of yours, everybody. No. I'll take. How soon can we get in the house?
At this point, we're still in the initial phases of everything.
It was strange that after having a breakdown, he would request his father to get rid of the guns, but this was only the start of a string of inconsistencies as a search of the home began immediately after Brandy's death. Firstly, an inspection of the washroom that Keith was showering in showed little to no signs of use.
The father.
I told y'all he looked dirty. He ain't been in no shower.
And how the father gonna want to come on the scene and talk to his son about getting rid of the guns?
Daddy was probably in it too.
And he probably knew of any ongoing abuse and issues that his son had.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he on drugs, y'all. I promise he on meth.
Maybe they had a nice insurance policy, and by her getting unalive, they getting that insurance check, and they're gonna split it to buy a lot of meth.
Right. No, for real. I can see. I'm telling y'all, that's possible.
That's terrible.
Not only that, but if Keith had really rushed out of the shower to help Brandy, there would have been water splashes next to the body. In contrast, officers found almost no water close to Brandy, besides a few small splotches right outside the washroom door. The second piece of evidence officers found were cameras littered throughout the home.
So there's a camera right above your head. I see a couple right in front of you above you. And there's a few, I don't know if they're active inside the house as well, so.
These cameras covered almost every square inch of the home. It was almost as if not a moment passed by without monitoring the movements of everyone in the house. However, this footage was not stored locally within the house. Rather, it was in the hands of California-based camera company Arlo. This meant that it would take time before officers could get their hands on the footage, as a warrant was required. Considering all the clues so far, he is brought in for questioning approximately 4 hours after Brandy's death. However, the first people to talk to Keith were not detectives, but a chaplain.
I can't wrap around why she should be taken. I mean, she's so young. We just got married not too long ago, less than a year. We're starting out our life in a brand new house. And I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
I can't wrap my head around it.
And how are the two of you getting along?
Perfect.
Perfect?
I just can't, Like, how am I going to live without her? You know what I mean? How am I going to go back to the house? I mean,
those are all situations where God will give you the...
You're not going back to the house.
Right. Shit. Got to marry somebody else in prison.
You're not.
Peace to be able to do that.
He didn't give me the strength.
Yeah. And he is a God of strength.
Because right now I'm feeling kind of weak.
Yeah.
As you can imagine.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Okay. Bring peace, I pray. In your name. Amen.
Usually, the information given by a suspect to the clergy is not reliable. However, it does provide invaluable insight into how a suspect thinks and approaches a possible crime. Shortly after this, an interview with Keith is initiated in order to add more context to the mountain of evidence being built against him.
I knew that something was wrong, that she had accidentally got shot, when I didn't know where.
Who do you think accidentally shot her?
Not me. Herself. I figured she was trying to, how it looked to me, is she was maybe move them, or trying to move them, or I don't know. I wish you guys would tell me.
If Brandy killed herself, there must have been a genuine reason why, and this reason can only be found if they get deeper insight into the relationship between the two.
How would you describe your relationship?
The best one that I've had yet. I mean, she was everything that I wanted her to be. Everybody has their problems here and there, of course.
He trying to be too perfect, make it
Like,
seem too
right,
perfect.
like you realize the whole house is being recorded, right?
Yeah.
You
That's
the
what I don't
ones that
understand.
installed all them cameras.
And then, so she had a gunshot wound to her chest. So she shot herself in the chest.
With a rubber bullet first, but then the second one was a real bullet. No, if she accidentally did it to herself after that first round hit her, she would have dropped that GUN and she would have been like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not messing with this. Mm-hmm. She would not have then still messed with it and then got a second right in her chest. Have y'all ever, who would take a GUN and point it in the middle of their chest and that's how you try to take yourself out? No. Nobody's gonna do that and then do it twice.
Yeah. He just trying to make their relationship seem too perfect, and you can already tell he got issues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can because he denounced God when he was at the police.
Mm-hmm.
And now you and her talking.
There's no God.
Right? Mm-hmm. Acting like you believe in him again.
But it was,
and then I wonder what all the cameras for. He must have been jealous.
No, he probably was paranoid. I think he's on meth, y'all. Seriously, I'm not even kidding. They get paranoid, or they think that he's possessive and he wants to have cameras on her all day, all night to monitor her. That's a form of control. But when you want to have that much control, you can't be going around here unaliving people and then acting like it was an accident when you're on video camera.
Yeah.
And you know you got cameras.
Right, that's correct. That's how
See,
you know he on meth.
they don't
He
even
wasn't even
think about
thinking.
that
Right,
when
he
they do
wasn't even
that.
thinking.
Mm-mm.
You just told her on camera you wish you could hurt her and then get out of the state. What the hell?
That's the
Yep.
myth talking. That's the myth talking.
And then he didn't did all of this and forgot he didn't got the whole house cameraed up.
Is he smiling in this little freeze frame?
It
It
looked
looked
like
like
it.
he is.
Unremorseful. You chit chatting and so your life is gone. The love of your life is gone. And you in here smiling.
Ain't cried one time and
I
about to
wouldn't be able to
But the
talk.
relationship was perfect.
and about busted a blood vessel trying to cry.
Right. Crazy.
She had my back, you know, and that's very rare. I've had one bad relationship before, and that was nothing like this one. I mean, as far as I know, we loved it, happy. We did things with kids. We did our thing.
I feel like you have been honest up to this point about your relationship with Brandy and about your love for Brandy. I mean, I can see it in your face.
It's in God.
Yeah, how much you love her. And I can also see...
She loved me just as much, though.
Although Keith describes his family life as perfect, he fails to mention the kind of husband he was for Brandy. Keith controlled every aspect of her life, all the way from her social circle to her financial stability. Brandy was not allowed to have friends, not allowed to have a job, and was constantly manipulated by Keith. These habits of extreme control stemmed from Keith's severe distrust over Brandy's loyalty. Things had gotten so bad that Keith installed cameras in the home to monitor her every single move, and the two's relationship hit a low in a certain incident that Keith describes.
She had this online thing, you know what I mean, that she admitted to, you know, I've been flirting online, but whoopee. Who cares? You didn't do nothing physically.
This had set off red flags.
Who cares? But you booby trapped the fucking house.
Right.
Yes, because of his insecurities and jealousy and want to be in control, but you can do all that.
I flirt online, but who cares?
He cheated too.
He
ain't just stopped. He ain't just stopped at flirting.
I don't even think she was cheating. I think she was loyal to him. And he's cheating and putting video cameras on her because he's paranoid.
Yep.
That's exactly what paranoid controlling men do. Get the hell out if you got a person recording you all day. Like,
So did they say like his medical diagnoses? Like he's paranoid schizophrenic?
Meth.
It's meth, which causes paranoia and schizophrenic like symptoms.
He just set up and put cameras in every room of the house.
I just messed up.
All behind some online stuff.
She probably wasn't doing anything though. Like seriously.
For detectives, because if the couple was actively cheating on each other, a homicide out of sheer spite and rage was highly likely. And there is only one witness who can confirm these suspicions: 6-year-old Ryland.
She went to the hospital.
Oh, tell me about that.
She was, my dad was in the shower, my mom was in her bedroom, and she accidentally shot herself. She had a little scream, and then I heard 2 gunshots. And I know it was nobody with her. It was just her.
Did somebody tell you that?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
My dad.
Your dad told you that nobody was with her, it was just her?
Yeah, in her bedroom.
Thank you for telling me that. What else did you hear? I know you said you heard a little scream.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you heard Mommy scream?
I felt sad.
it is likely that Keith tried to indoctrinate Ryland in order to repeat the side narrative once more. But with this confession of hearing screams, the puzzle pieces finally began fitting together as detectives confronted Keith once more.
As much as I want to believe that the guns fell and went off and shot her, what we have at the scene just doesn't show that. This is your opportunity to help yourself and to lay it all out for us, because there's a backstory. This isn't the story.
This is the story. And I'll get a lawyer and I will prove that this is the real story.
Okay. And you are completely entitled to that.
Ask Ryland.
We did ask him.
Okay.
And you know what he told us? Do you want to know?
Yeah, because I wasn't up. So.
He told us that he heard his mom scream.
I heard no screams. At all. None.
Why would he make that up?
Ask him.
Is he a liar?
He has been known to tell fibs, yes.
Does he tell you on the regular that his mom screams in the bedroom?
No, not screaming, but he lies about a bunch of other different things. You can ask his real father.
Your son under the bus.
Clearly, the pressure has started mounting against Keith, forcing him to paint Ryland as a compulsive liar. This is when the female detective decides to take advantage of Keith's volatile emotions and make him spill the truth.
I am not saying that you're a murderer. I am not saying that you're a bad person, but what I am saying is, with my training, my experience, and the crime scene, the accident that you're laying out isn't the one that happened.
I feel kind of offended.
I feel offended too, if we're going to go to that level.
I feel offended that you guys can try to pin an accident on me.
At this point, Keith became extremely agitated with the female detective to the extent that she had to exit the room and let the male detective lead and begin a new line of questioning, one that confronts Keith about the excessive monitoring.
Are there any security cameras installed in your bedroom?
Not in the bedroom, no.
Not in the bedroom.
And the rest of them don't work. They're offline because the batteries are off. And I wish they would have been on, because that would have been purifying all of this.
I cannot even tell you the crazy that I have seen on surveillance cameras. At this point, until they're done with that scene, you just can't be free to leave. I can't let you leave until that time. Okay.
Can I have my parents?
Fuck your parents. They just as bad as you. Does he not remember that the camera is on the dresser pointing right at them?
And then they were all on.
But why are they taking so long to get GSR?
I don't know. They should have already. They should have done that from the get-go.
Yeah.
Before his parents came in, detectives reviewed the body cam footage from first responders and came to a harrowing realization. The reason why Keith was feverishly scrolling on his phone was not that he wanted to call loved ones, but because he wanted to delete every single piece of footage recorded by the cameras that day. Keith knows that he slipped up, and his secrets would soon come to light, as even his own father begins to question what really happened.
I didn't say you did, but you got to be prepared for them to try to do that. The main thing, I think, is because it was 2 shots fired. But I know. I'm not saying you did or didn't. I don't know. I don't get out of the shower.
Dang, as a parent, it's like, what do you do in this situation? I'm not saying you did it, son, but
you already know me. I ain't fixing to sugarcoat nothing and try to baby you. You tell the freaking truth. I ain't saying you did it. Yeah, you did it. Tell the truth. Make it over. Get it over. Take accountability. Quit all this damn lying.
The fact that everybody is oblivious to the fact that all this shit is being recorded, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're in an interrogation room. Why are y'all talking?
And then I would have told them, you got your house cameraed up. Tell the truth.
We're gonna have to finish this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to finish that
Tomorrow.
because I want to
Make
know
it
what.
easy for yourself. Quit lying. Hell, you on video.
My thing is, he's deleting the videos as if everything's not on the cloud.
I
It's
mean,
on
but
the
it's at the
it's on the
security
server.
company. I'm pretty sure it's that. What did they say?
Yeah,
All or
all
whatever.
something. They're subpoenaing them for the footage while
Mm-hmm.
he's dumb where he's thinking that him deleting it is actually deleting it.
Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. One family.
Endless
Endless connection.
connection.
If
And we'll come
somebody
back
possessed
tomorrow
it,
with
get
a part
away.
2.
Part 2 tomorrow.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
comment what y'all would do if y'all child was across the table lying.
Comment what you would do if you was her, because I would have shot his ass. Oh, can you say that? I would have shot his ass. I'm not playing. You telling me you want to hurt me and leave town? You got guns? No.